All right, guys, at the end of night one, the score is Redneck 1, 53 Farmall 1. You know, I think this is why I call it redneck manufacturing. I can have a clean shop and within a half hour it looks like this. We get every tool out in the toolbox, I think. Yeah, we're working on the 53. We got some parts spewed all over the garage here. Today, hopefully we're gonna get this floor pan off of here. I might drop the wheels off in the fenders depending on how much time we have. Let's get started. You know, I almost forgot what these things look like once you strip them down. There ain't much left of them, that's for daggone sure. Yeah, next step, wheels, fenders. Here we go. Yeah, I know what you guys are saying. Well, instead of putting this engine lift up front, why didn't you put it in the back? Yeah, I could have done that. There's a million ways to do it. I do it redneck style. The harder it is, the more it makes me happy, I think, because this way here, I almost flipped it. You guys probably seen that. It got a little loose on the front up here. But yeah, we got her down there sitting on the bull gears. The next thing I'm going to do is probably lift it up a little bit with the engine lift and take this bracket off and actually set that down on the floor as well. My neighbor has a real nice 4-foot by 8-foot cart. That's what we used for the 64 Farmall. It is currently tied up in his backyard, plus we're having some rain today, so I don't want to mess with it today. But in the long run, this is going to be set on top of a 4x8 cart, almost like a garden cart, but heavy duty for industrial. And that's what we'll use to transport it in and out to sandblast it and get it painted up on there. So that's how we did it with the 64. That's how we'll do it with the 53. We are tearing this one down a whole lot further than we did the 64, though. We didn't tear the hydraulics off of the 64. We didn't tear the floor pan. I did want to tear it off, but we came into the same predicament. I had a hard time getting that brake lever off that shaft. And, you know, Dad was over here, and Dad's like, Dad, don't mess with that. Let's just leave it on there. So that's what we did. But that's not how I wanted to do it. In the long run, the other brake pedal will get broke off of there, and this will actually fit in my sandblaster, as well as all this small stuff, even the hubs for the tires. They're going to fit in there, which is going to be real nice, because the last time I think we had about 800 pounds of sand out in the yard. We laid a tarp down, tried to capture most of it, but yeah, you can't capture all that sand. It goes everywhere. So this time, you know, we're going to be able to sandblast. The only thing I wish I had a bigger air compressor. Man, this Cobalt air compressor, I'm going to recommend this to everybody, because I have run this thing ragged. I'm out here hours on hours on hours sandblasting. I blast until I get down to about 40 psi. Then I just let the air compressor catch up. As soon as it shuts off, I start sandblasting again, run it down to 40 psi. So hats off to Cobalt. I think, you know, it's a Lowe's brand, I'm not sure, but hats off to them, man, because I have run the dog shit out of that air compressor right there, and it keeps coming back for more. I have a dedicated line right here. That line goes over and ties right into the sandblaster. I do want to put a glad hand on there. Right now I have a high dollar air fitting, but I do want to put a glad hand in there. That way, if I rent an air compressor, like a towable air compressor, 100 CFM, 160, 185 CFM, you know, I can just undo the glad hand, throw the new glad hand on there, and run it with the compressor. But they're like $180 a day to rent, so that sucks. Yeah, but yeah, got my eyes on the market. I keep looking on eBay, but nothing shows up that's worth anything that you can afford to buy. If that's a way to put that, that's the only way I know how to put it, for air compressors. So yeah, we're working on the 53. We got the wheels off. Let's take the fenders off. Here we go. All right, guys, that was pretty painless. As you've seen, we just took that bracket off the front, dropped that down to floor level. Now we're in a little better position to go ahead and strip some more stuff off. So let's get started.